everyone, we're back with another video from 30 Days Stranded. If you haven't yet watched any of the videos, I will put it up in the playlist above. But this is part 4 of 30 Days Stranded from the Chapters app. This episode is called Truth or Dare, and we're going to find out what happens. When a dinner party gets heated, will you be able to lean on Connor for support? Let's find out. You're all crowded in the challenge site, waiting on Jeff's every line. And the winner is... oh yes, you all watch Jeff with bated breath. I feel like I'm watching with bated breath. Connor, I guess your honest instinct was in line with everyone else's thoughts. Really? I should congratulate him. Come on, let's be nice. Let's be nice to Connor. Congrats, Connor. He looks even more surprised. Thank you, Noelle. To be fair, I'm not usually the best loser. Connor joins the podium with Jeff. Congratulations, Connor! Jeff then turns to face the others. His eyes rest on you. So, Noelle, how do you feel about Connor's win? Your face suddenly feels very hot. I feel upset, obviously. You went to the memory of today's loss. I don't take losing well, but I'm trying to be better. Good answer, but historically you have been a sore loser. Thanks, Jeff. So, do you think Connor deserves the win? It's fine, Noelle, you don't have to answer that. It's honorable that Connor is trying to save me from this embarrassment. Why should I feel embarrassed? I should feel happy for him. He won fair and square. Well, Noelle, he played an okay game. He played fine. If you don't know, I'm only taking the gem options for spicy gem things. So, unfortunately, in situations like that, it can't be helped. Just fine. Why just fine? I mean, Connor's obviously observant. He knows people. He studies them. He gets them. You quickly glance at Connor, who looks pleased by your characterization of him. But he definitely had a bit of an advantage going in, you have to admit. He knows all these people. He knows Lily and Daisy from when we dated. Lauren was already dating Lily back then, so he definitely knows Lauren too. And he dated Caroline. The only people he wasn't as familiar with were Reich and Scott. I see. Still though, he did well. Obviously, I mean, he won fair and square. Okay, now, Connor, it's time for the all-important question. Since this is a punishment challenge, you get to choose who to send to isolation. Who's it gonna be? Please be Caroline or Scott. Caroline or Scott. Either or. Connor's gaze travels down the line of contestants. Oh no. Scott. Yes! Yes! An ugly scowl twists Scott's face. Scott, can you tell us why you chose him? Because he's just given a bad vibe all the time. Scott gives an indifferent shrug, though you can tell he's secretly fuming. I'm not bothered at all. I was expecting it. Clearly Connor thinks I'm a huge threat. Naturally, he wants to weaken me, but a couple of nights in a shack aren't going to hurt my chances. You roll your eyes. Jeff notices. Noelle, anything you'd like to add? I think that I hope Scott suffers in there. Wow, Noelle is not one to mince her words, I see. No, I am not. Have fun in isolation, Scott. We'll all miss you terribly. A car pulls up. The executive producer, Rachel, steps out, followed by her associate producer, Rupert. All right, Scott, let's go. Scott sends both you and Connor another dark look. You'll pay for this. You give him a mocking wave in response. Eventually, the car disappears down the dirt road. Well, everyone, congrats on completing your first challenge. You may now return to the house. The beautiful house. Look at this. Look at this. You release a sigh of relief. You change out of your dirty challenge clothes as soon as you get back to the house. But when you go to leave your room, Ben the cameraman greets you. It's time for your first talking head interview. This way. 30 Days Stranded. Look at that curtain. Ben beckons you down the hallway into what looks like a glorified closet. He opens the door and you follow him inside. There's a large camera set up as well as a chair. Anna is waiting behind the camera. You tentatively take a seat. So, how does this work? I ask you a few questions. You answer them as honestly as you can. Look at me, not the camera. First, how do you feel about Caroline right now? You exhale. You want to choose your words carefully. I feel great. Absolutely great. Anna raises a skeptical eyebrow. You give her an unconvincing smile. I mean it. I feel awesome about Connor's ex-girlfriend being here. I feel absolutely spectacular. Especially since I can confirm he dated down after me. Oh, fighting words. And what do you think of Scott? Oh, he's fake and creepy. All he does is manipulate people to get what he wants. Okay, next question. How does it feel to see Connor again? What do you mean? Well, it's not a trick question, Noelle. We just want to know what's in your head. You swallow hard. Your throat suddenly feels dry. I feel nostalgic. I mean, it's been a long time, you know. He used to be a huge part of my life. Daisy got big as a model, and then Lily's scandal broke, so I was consumed by my family. Nevertheless, it can be nice to revisit the past, I guess, even if it's for an an audience. So all this between you and Connor is just fake to you. No, of course not. I missed him. I missed him a lot. Would you say that you still have feelings for him? You look down at your feet. A bitter smile crosses your face. It's been a long time. That's not a yes or no answer. It's not a yes or no sort of question. Look, I know I'm being difficult, but how the hell am I supposed to answer this? I asked Connor the same question, you know. You did? You asked him if he still had feelings for me? Yeah. Would you like to know what he replied? Is this some kind of trap? Anna smiles. It's soft and undoubtedly sincere. Look, Noelle, he knows you'll see it. Everything that happens in here ends up out there. And to be totally honest, I got the impression he wants you to know. Do you want to know what he said about you or not? Anna, okay, tell me. It was pretty cute, honestly. Okay, now you're just being a tease. Anna laughs at the slight whine in your voice. I asked if he still had feelings for you. He was quiet for a long time. He wouldn't even look at me. Then he looked up right into the camera, almost like he wanted to talk to you directly. He said, always. Your heart pounds in your chest. He said his biggest mistake ever was letting you go. And the only reason he's here is to try and right that wrong. I haven't got a chance to talk to him yet, but yes. I have feelings. That's good enough for me. But back to you and your family. Now, let's talk about Lily. She kept the cameras around once Daisy got big as a model. In fact, she let them through the damn front door. However, this is not her problem. It's society's. People can't stand it when women enjoy themselves. You're protective over her, I can tell. Of course I am. She's my sister, and she's one of the kindest people I know. The tabloids have put her through hell, and you as well. I remember reading about your failing fashion line. You feel gutted. For a minute, it feels like there's no camera. It feels like Anna's really talking to you. Connor mentioned you have a secret soft side. But underneath your veneer, you're actually one of the most compassionate people he's ever met. He said it's one of his favourite things about you. He did? Before Anna can say anything more, you hear a rap of knuckles on the door. Time's up, Anna. We need her back with the others. They're kind of like talking to you. Good, because we'll have plenty more talks. The door opens. You almost immediately run straight into Connor. Oh, hey. Hey. Talking head interview, huh? What did they ask you about? Unless you're mistaken, he looks a little nervous. Oh, just generic stuff. Oh, right, yeah, I mean, yeah, same. Before Connor can say anything more, you both hear a loud clatter of plates from the kitchen. Dinner time! You and Connor enter the kitchen together. Reich and Daisy are at the stove, giggling over a pot. So you're telling me I have to eat a meal cooked by my sister and a guy named Reich. Daisy turns around, looking deeply offended. Just because I've never cooked before doesn't mean I won't be good at it. Have some faith. Meanwhile, Lily and Lauren are already sitting at the dining table, practically sharing one chair. Lily vowed not to have any sex on the show, but it looks like she's dangerously close to breaking that vow. Doesn't Lily realize there are cameras everywhere? I'm just gonna leave them alone. They can get on with whatever they want to do, right? As much as I want to separate them, I just have to let Lily make her own decisions. Ah, actually looks edible. Well done, sis. You all carry your plates to the table. And that's when Caroline walks in and takes a seat. She's incredibly dolled up. Her makeup looks impeccable. When the hell did she have time to do all of that? And why? You watch her make eyes at Connor, and that familiar, jealous anger curls in your chest. Across the table, you notice that Lily and Lauren are loudly sucking face again, and something in you snaps. Do you really think it's a good idea to be on top of her with all the cameras around? Lauren pulls away from Lily and fixes you with a lazy, arrogant grin. Picking fights already? Classic Noelle. I'm not picking a fight. You don't think so? I asked a civil question in a civilized way. Show of hands, who here thinks Noelle is picking fights? Daisy, Reich, and Caroline all raise their hands. Lauren's smug grin widens. I still maintain that I'm being civil. Let's turn it into a bet, shall we? If you can get through the rest of dinner without arguing with anyone, I'll do your dishes for the rest of the 30 days. And if I lose? Lauren's smile turns wicked. You have to give Connor a lap dance. In front of everyone. Your jaw drops in outrage. Your cheeks turn bright red. Excuse me? You can feel the heat of Connor's body in the seat beside you, but you daren't look at him. You look at Daisy and Lily for support, but both of them are muffling giggles behind their hands. I feel like I'm playing Noelle to be a little bit more prudish, but there's nothing wrong with that. If me and Lily's sex life is everyone's business, then so is yours. You glare at him. Guys, let's try and be nice now. One meal where we don't fight, okay? I hate how easily Lauren's able to push my buttons. He knows me way too well. Especially the fact that I can never back down from a challenge. So what's it gonna be, Noelle? Do you accept the dare? She's obviously not gonna accept. What's that supposed to mean? It means he thinks you're too scared to give him a lap dance. Maybe he thinks that I think lap dances are beneath me, that I'm too prudish and afraid. There's a clear challenge in his eyes, a dare. Do I have to accept your dare? Connor cuts Lauren off before he can come up with a snarky response. Of course you don't, Noelle. I just want to bring a little entertainment for once, instead of being the entertainment. Why don't you lay off her? Or she could lay on you. Noelle, do whatever makes you comfortable, for real. You look right into Connor's eyes. But before you can say anything, an angry screech of chair legs pierces the room. Caroline has angrily shoved her chair back and gotten to her feet. While y'all are talking about nothing, I'm gonna go and get more wine. She gets up from the table. When Caroline brushes past you, she knocks her entire glass into your lap. I'm gonna be zen about it. I'm not gonna let her rise to it, you know? She does what she wants. I'm gonna do what I want. You close your eyes and count to 4 as you exhale. Where the hell is that overpriced yoga instructor of mine when I actually need her? Without thinking, you rip off your now ruined top, leaving you in just your bra. It was just an accident. The look on her face betrays that it was clearly anything but an accident. Caroline, I forgive you for being such a klutz. Well, maybe it wasn't an accident. Caroline leans towards you until you can smell her sour breath. Your fists clench at your sides. You think you can flirt with Connor right under my nose? I'd love to see you try. You're not together, and I'm not. The two of you are wrong for each other, and you both know it. You're too stubborn and competitive. Neither of you can ever admit when you're not right, and you guys never say what you mean. You hide under bravado and pride. It's pathetic. You're pathetic. She shoots an ugly glare at Connor. Especially you, Connor. What kind of guy goes on a reality TV show with 2 of his exes? I didn't know you were gonna be here. But you knew she was gonna be here. And she's made it clear she doesn't care about you anymore. She's never responded to your texts, your calls, your emails. So why do you keep trying? I'm tired of playing second fiddle to an Instagram famous superficial socialite who hasn't given you the time of day since college. Connor's face falls. The sight of his defeat makes you furious. Having emotionally destroyed Connor, Caroline turns to you. You don't even have anything to say, Noelle. That's because deep down you know I'm right. You're both damaged goods. Ooh, I'm gonna defend myself. I'm gonna do it. Yes, I like to compete. Yes, I can be stubborn about losing. Yes, I may be a difficult overachiever who has to be the best at everything. But you know what? I always win. Always. You look pointedly at Connor. Caroline scowls. All my life I've been told to be less ambitious, but my ambition's an asset, not a flaw. So you can take your condescending tone and shove it, Caroline. Thanks. Daisy and Lily give you a slow clap. Connor meets your eyes. He's the only person who's encouraged me to be ambitious. He's the only person who hasn't looked down on me for how competitive I am. In fact, he likes it. You smile at Connor, flushing when he returns your smile. Caroline looks down at you disdainfully. Nice bra, by the way. You look down in alarm. You hurry off to the bathroom, still clutching your ruined shirt. You close your eyes when you're finally alone. You grab the edge of the sink, white-knuckled. This is so awful. I can't believe how much I'm letting them get to me. Between Lauren and Caroline and Connor, how on earth am I going to make it to day 30? You hold your shirt under the sink. Then you look in your mirror. Even your bra is drenched with wine. You start furiously scrubbing at your shirt with a wet towel. The creak of a door breaks your concentration. It's Connor. Of course it's Connor. Hey, that was kind of crazy back there, huh? You say nothing as you continue to focus on scrubbing the wine off your chest. Are you okay? You can hear Connor take another step forward. Connor, I'm obviously not okay. I don't typically enjoy it when people throw glasses of wine on me while I try to eat. Does that happen to you often? You fix Connor with a half-playful glare. Seems to happen in reality shows all the time. You face the mirror again. How is there still so much wine on me? Continue to scrub at yourself furiously. Gently, Connor takes the towel from your hands. You turn around. He carefully begins cleaning you off with far more tenderness than you had. Your breath catches in your throat. You can hardly breathe, let alone think. He lifts his eyes to catch your gaze, as if asking for permission to keep going. Can I? I'm gonna push him away because I think there are some more spicy things we could do later. It's fine, I can do it myself. You take the towel from Connor and begin hastily finishing cleaning up yourself. Connor backs away. Will you at least come and finish the meal with us? You shrug with embarrassment. After the scene I just made out there? Don't let them get to you. He gives you a reassuring smile. You manage to smile back. You both walk out of the bathroom and into the hallway. Okay, I just need to change first. Good thing I brought another set of pajamas. Can't wait to see them. Especially if you've officially lost that lap dance there. Oh, shut up. Slowly close the door to your bedroom. I should wear... Oh, so we have something that makes me feel hot, sexy, and confident. Something stiff and stained. Or something that makes me feel comfortable and cute. I think I'm quite happy to wear the stiff and stained shirt. I don't know what it's stained by, and that kind of alarms me. You return to the dining room once you finish changing. Your gaze falls on Lauren. He's wearing a smile that definitely means trouble. So, Noelle, I believe I would categorize what just happened between you and Caroline as a fight. He looks around at the rest of the table. Caroline's seat, you notice, is still empty. What does everyone else think? A fight. Totally a fight. A grade A cat fight if I've ever seen one. So, lap dance, anyone? You don't have to do what this idiot says. But what if I want to? Ooh, what do we think? Should we do the lap dance in the next part? Let me know down below and we'll do what the comments say. How are you doing though? I hope you enjoyed this part. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe. Click the like button and turn your notifications so you know every single time we go live with a new video. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to our wonderful members who keep the channel going and make sure everything goes well and our videos can keep on coming. I really appreciate you very, very much. Thank you so much again for watching. I do appreciate you and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.